Hot 97. Now we finally got you in the studio, Casanova. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm good. The weather good. I feel good.
This is how you know New York is like okay for right now, because you just came here like this in the middle of winter with no jacket.
That's it. Just like this.
You're so happy right
just
now.
like this.
Now you have your song "Don't Run."
Yeah, I do.
And it's about basically stealing watches.
It's about robberies going bad. Yeah, robberies going bad, basically.
Yeah. So now you actually have lived this life.
Yes.
I don't feel like you have to anymore, right?
No.
You live well, you live great now, and you're making a career out of music. But this is something that you actually have experienced.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Like now. See, the song is basically about you trying to rob somebody not knowing that they have a gun.
Yeah.
Or not knowing they know you're trying to rob them.
Yeah.
So I kind of made it for like the people that really not trying to get robbed. Like,
Yeah.
I see you. Like, you don't know I got the gun. I see you. So it's the life we all live.
Yeah.
I say that to say, you know, somebody might try to rob you and you be like, all right, you don't know, I got a licensed firearm. Try it, Papa. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it. I used to rob in my heyday, and like you said, now I changed, but now you always got to keep that in the back of your mind. Like, it's always somebody that feels you don't deserve what you have.
Isn't that sad?
It's sad. And I said, the way I got out of that is I stopped hating. I think it comes with the hate. Like, you be like, you don't deserve that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I made the song, just like for both people, like for the robbers and for the people that's not trying to get robbed.
Yeah, nobody wants to get robbed.
No.
It's not a good feeling.
At all.
At all. Nobody wants to. Yeah. And you know what? I was actually reading up about everything that you've been through. And it was A$AP Rocky who was talking about you. And he said that when he was in jail, you actually helped him.
Yeah.
You looked out for him. And at
I
that
didn't know
time,
he was about to be A$AP Rocky.
Yeah. So at that time, he was just a regular guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you just wanted to help him out.
Yeah, it was not me wanting to. It was just like he said, he didn't pose a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get cool with the opposition. You just get cool with the person that doesn't pose a threat. You was skinny at the time.
Yeah.
Had long hair, so he was just cool. He wasn't trying to be extra tough.
Yeah.
He was just trying to like come in and come out. And I was just like, let me tell him the ropes before he do something wrong.
Yeah.
And he listened to me. You know?
Yeah, and you probably saved him. So when did it finally click to you? Oh, that's Rocky.
A homegirl of mine's was, I guess, in the same area as him, and he was like, I guess a topic came up about jail, and he was like, I don't like jail. I'm never going to jail again, or whatever the case may be. And she's like, you ain't been in jail. He's like, what? I've been in jail. I know a dude named Casanova. He saved me. You know what I'm saying? Showed me the rope. She's like, which Casanova? Casanova that rap from Brooklyn? He like, I don't know if he rap, but I know he from Brooklyn. Big black dude. So she laughing and she showed him my Instagram. He was like, yeah, that's him right there. And then he FaceTimed me. I guess she gave him my number. So he FaceTimed me and he like, yo, you know who I am? I'm like, stop playing with me, man. A$AP Rocky, why you playing with me? Like, he said, no, you don't remember? I'm like, no, I don't remember. What are you talking about? Like, Mama G, the CEO, remember? I said, hold on. That was you with the perm, the long perm. So we was dying. We was just going over different stories and stuff like that. And he was just telling me he proud of me and all that. And it was just amazing. Like, we just called each other every day. Like, I still don't believe it.
Yeah.
I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it. And it was just crazy. And then I still didn't tell nobody. But he said something in the podcast.
Yeah. I was like, what a small world.
Yeah, that's why it's good to treat people the way you want to be treated from young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't know, you might see this person years down the line. And he could benefit. You know, he asked me, if I need anything, like, yo, a record, just that and that. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Thank you. I'm all right.
And that's nice that you're not taking advantage of that. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, nah, it's good. Yeah. You did that at that time because that was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think sometimes people, think that when you are caught up or doing certain things that you might not have that conscious, but you still know, right?
Yeah, I just don't like bullies.
Yeah.
You know, I was always against bullies, so I didn't like it. And that's why I went through what I should say ASAP was supposed to go through, but he cheated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through coming through there and people telling me, yeah, you got to give me your phone number or you got to tell your family to send money for you to use. Like, I'm like, hold on, what? I got to tell my mother to send me money for you? All right, yeah, take this upside the head. You know what I'm saying? So I learned, and then I just didn't want nobody to go through it. So I stopped the bulliers. I didn't like the bulliers. No.
Yeah, no one likes the bullies. They're not fun. We have a bully right now who's the president, so it's never fun to have a bully out there.
Yes.
So, music, you haven't been rapping for that long.
Mm-mm.
Like a year?
Like a year, less than a year. It's anniversary coming up soon. Less than a year. I didn't even know this was my path. Like,
yeah.
You know, but I used to be around rappers every day and go to the studio with different type of rappers. In certain situations, I used to just be in the studio and they used to be like, you should rap. Like, you be turning up to our songs, you got charisma, you got this. I ain't rapping. Rappers is broke. Like, I used to be like,
rappers are.
That's what I said. I'm like, they ain't got no money. They can't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? And then I actually did a remix to, I think, Yo Gotti's song, It Go Down When in the DM.
Yep.
Yeah, I said, It Go Down When You Trapping. Long story short, after that, I just used to play it. And girls used to be like, who's that? I like that song. Like, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. And then I started getting booked for parties.
That is even better.
So now I'm like, hold on. I used to come to the party and spend $3,000, buy bottles, throw my money. Oh, y'all booking me for $3,000? All right, come on. And then I started throwing the $3,000. Like, it didn't dawn on me that you supposed to save that money, put that in your pocket. That's like you getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And then after I went in the studio, I didn't know about a beat or nothing. Like, I went to the studio and I called a couple friends over. I was like, come meet me at the studio. I'm making another song.
Yeah.
Nobody came. Nobody came. Like, everybody was like, he's playing around. Like, so it was me, my baby mother, and my son in the studio. Aww. And the producer was like, you got beats? I'm like, nah, I thought you had beats. Like, I didn't know my left shoe from my right shoe. I was like, I thought you had beats. And he was like, no, you got to come with your beats. He's like, hold on, let me look online for a beat.
Yeah.
So we going through, and then I heard the Don't Run beat. I'm like, hold on. And at the time, I just bought a Sky Dweller. So I'm like, I was just like praising my watch so much. And when he played the Don't Run beat, I said, all right, how do I get the beat? He said, you got to buy it. I said, for how much? He said, $100. So I didn't act hype. I just bought it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like he trying to get me or something. So I just bought it before I even rapped on it. And then I just did it. It was like ABC to me, you know what I'm saying? And it came out good.
This is so crazy.
Good. Yeah.
It's so just like it just happened organically. Not forced.
Mm-mm.
Now, if you weren't rapping, what would you be doing?
Trapping.
If you weren't trapping, what would you be doing?
I had a construction job.
Right.
I had a construction job for probably like 8 months. Mm-hmm. Whew. That made me kind of respect the dollar. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even need the money at the time. It was just because, I'm on parole. They told me I had to get a job. And I went there and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was no tricks I could do to better myself. Like, I'll try to go to the bathroom and then all of a sudden I hear like little whistles. Like, so that it was like a code in the union. Like, everybody was lit except for me. I didn't know the codes and I didn't know the workers. So every time like I fell asleep or something, I always got caught. I always had to do extra work. And at the time, I probably was like 230, like
Yeah.
crazy big, and it was too much work for me. It was too much. So I was finding any reason to quit, like arguing, arguing with the floor man, and everything. It was crazy.
Oh
Like
my
again,
God.
I respect the working man because it takes a lot.
Yes.
It takes a lot. I did overtime, so I'm like, all right. I think at the time I was getting like $32 an hour. I thought I was lit, you know, from the working man. What, you getting 32? Oh, you lit.
Yeah.
I didn't do no math, no nothing. I'm doing overtime. I'm like, I know I'm getting like 3 bands.
Yeah.
This week. It's lit. I got like $1,200, 2 weeks. I almost passed out. I said, what the hell is this?
Yes.
$1,200, 2 weeks. I can't even pay my car note with that. At that time, my car note was $1,000. So I just thank God this came into play because, you know, you can't trap forever.
Yeah.
You know, and this is a blessing.
Do you feel like, though, the transition is good, though? Like, do you feel that you're giving hope to those, you know, who's like, all right, you know, you have these youngsters out in Brooklyn. They're like, hey, you know what? I could do it.
I definitely am the reason why all the hooligans are in the studio again.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell them every time, like, if I could do it, you can. Because this wasn't even on my mind. And look at me now. I'm in the studio with Chris Brown. I'm over here with ASAP. I'm over here with 21. I'm over here with these guys. And I'm in there working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I do give people hope because this wasn't my dream. I always tell everybody I stole it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as you determined, you can make it work in anything, I think.
Yeah.
You know, when I was trapping, I was the best trapper. When I was robbing, I was the best robber. When I was working, I wasn't the best worker. But,
I was going to say.
You know what I'm saying? But anything you do, I think you just put your mind to it and you could be the best at it.
I think that's great. And you're a father, right?
Yes,
do you
father
feel,
too.
Oh, that's so, boy and girl?
Boy and girl.
Do you feel that puts different types of pressure on you where you're just like, you know what, I really want to live a great, be able to provide them with a great life?
No, you're probably right in a way.
Yeah.
But from a hustler aspect, you think the great life is trapping. Right. Like I could go get this bag, 100,000 in a week. Rapping is gonna get me that in like slow, like you know what I'm saying. Unless I get to that level where I'm getting 30,000 a show, stuff like that. But I think where I'm calm at with it is I can actually bring my daughter to work with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what kind of soothed me. Like, I'm not broke. I'm not totally lost in the system, meaning like I could do the same thing you could do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I got the same jewelry you got.
Yep.
You know, and I just feel like it's a blessing where I could my daughter could see me on the TV instead of on the visit floor. So it's a difference. Like, I had the cars, I had the condos, I got the jewelry, I got I had the ladies, if you want to say that. So it's not amusing to me no more. I just understand you get to that point of your life when you just want to live for your kids the right way.
Yeah.
It's not about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because my daughter just she's grown, like, and it's amazing. Sometimes they catch you slipping. Like, she just asked me, "Daddy, you get my nails done this week?" And you like. I'm just shocked because I missed so much years of her life. So it's amazing when you just hear little stuff like that.
It's crazy,
you know what I'm saying?
right?
So I think for the better, for my kids, I'm okay with rapping.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know
I like it. It's better than construction work.
Yes. Slavery. Slavery.
So mad.
Slavery. And they got like a alliance in there. It's like 4 people in there. They hold each other down, one sleep, and I was out the loop. I was always getting caught. I ain't had no friends. I was definitely sick.
I'm so mad right now.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this? Was it part of a program or
No, I got in there because my sister was an architect.
Got
so
it.
She gave me the
end to it.
Yeah, I got in there.
But your sister didn't warn you, like, yo.
Yeah, but I was fronting. I was like, that ain't about nothing. I could do that. Until they started going to work at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm leaving the club at 2. That's when I was like, the working man is something serious. Like, you really gotta respect a man that goes to work.
Yeah.
Because everything is for the bills. And
Everything.
Everything. Income tax season come, everybody just like, that's like a blessing.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting too off my little 8 months. I'm like, I know I got some paper coming back. For real.
Oh man, this is so great. What do you think about basically the new wave in New York, right? The younger sound, Dave East, yourself, others out there. It's nice to feel this energy again. How do you feel about it? Being that you just fell in it, it's not like this was you chasing this dream of being a rapper. It just happened to work out for you.
I feel like it's great. It's like we giving I don't want to say hope, but we just giving everybody that New York feel. Like the names you just named, we not sounding like nobody else.
Right.
Davey sound like himself. Young and May sound like herself. A Boogie sound like itself. Dawn Q
sound,
like it's just like you just know who they are. It's not like who was that at the end?
Right.
That was this person or that person. Like, and it's not to talk about down south tracks, but most of them sound like alike. You know what I'm saying? But we stand out and we doing what we supposed to do.
Do you feel like that's pressure from like the OGs at all?
The pressure from the OGs?
The older generation of you know.
I don't feel no pressure.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone brings you pressure.
Yeah. I don't feel no pressure from nobody because I'm in my own lane.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm a hoolie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really, real talk, in the industry, it ain't really been a hoolie since 50 Cent.
Right.
So I'm like a baby 50 Cent.
I was going to say, do people say that to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to say it and offend you and then be on Casanova's bad list.
I don't deal with pride.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of them dudes that have nothing to prove. Like, I know what I do, I know what I did, and I'm just happy. I'm just
very similar to 50.
In my own skin,
you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people compare me to him because, you know, we so like hoolified.
Yeah, and great personalities at that. Like, you guys know how to get a room to laugh and enjoy the moment. And that's at the same time you're like, but you know, Casanova's done work out here. But you're like, no, he didn't. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
what do
you would never know.
Ever.
Never.
Yeah, see, that's scary.
Yeah.
See, that's deceiving.
I think it's a blessing though, because I learned that a long time ago. Like, all the top gangsters like in the world was always like smooth.
Yeah.
Like suave. Like every gangster you wanna name, like back to like Dillinger, like Bonnie and Clyde, they always was smooth. They always treated everybody with respect. They always held down their hood. Like, these gangsters now are just like just doing it for show. I think just trying to get accepted again. I said in the other interview, I said the difference between me, I wasn't trying to get accepted. I was just trying to get respected. So it was just like a different angle with me. You know, like I was the guy that's gonna help the lady across the street open the door, but it still knock you out. You know what I'm saying?
Which is nice though. You'd still walk.
We gotta balance it. We gotta balance it. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I feel like with the kind of ties that you have and what you've done, do you feel sometime that you got to do more for the community in the sense of like, all right, you know what, with the climate of the weather, as far as the nation, our country, the president, right? We see what's happening to our communities. Do you feel at a certain point like, all right, I got to get involved in a different way? Politically, we have to figure this out? Or do you feel like that, not yet? Where you got to call all the gangsters out there, right? And be like, hey, look, we got to figure this out. We got to take back our communities the right way. We have to start building schools and stuff because they're not.
Yeah. I felt like that a couple times. Like, I wanted to go march and stuff like that. But due to my parole situation, if they were to see me marching on any on any line or street, I'll be locked up for a long time. So,
really?
Yeah, you can't do stuff like that. You just gotta be calm. Parole gotta calm you down. Like, even if you wanna do it, you be like, I'm on parole, so let me chill. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like I could play a big part in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Especially with gangs and stuff like that nature. But I don't think parole will allow me to.
God.
Yeah, they.
Is it a long time?
I had 5 years on parole, but I did 4, so I got 1 more year left.
Oh, listen, you got 1 more year.
Yeah, 1 more.
I think you actually talked about it. You said that the day when I get off parole is the day New York is going to be mine.
Yeah.
Y'all getting that work.
Yeah, they getting that work. They getting that work because sometimes some people deserve to be embarrassed. That's how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got people that put on shows for people and embarrass innocent people. Like you said, the bullies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how in the world do the world think this guy is tough?
Yeah.
You know, you got some people that come out here from out of New York City and hang with people they think is tough. He's not tough. He is not tough at all, and I know that. Yeah. And that just be killing me because then you got people that really walk like they tough, talk like they tough, rap like they tough, but they not tough at all. Like they never been through nothing.
Yeah.
And it just saddens me because I'm like, dang, I got scars for this. Like I really put in pain. I really been beat up by COs. I really pissed blood. Like I really lost like it all for this, and you just coming and you just faking the funk. I feel like these people is faking the funk, and I'm like, when I get off parole, I will.
We don't want you to do it. Well, we know it's all music.
Not violent. Like,
yeah.
Not violent. Like really. Like I just put people in their place.
Exactly.
Because you can't put nobody in their place on parole because it might lead down to somebody seeing you like I'm gonna fuck you up, and then you gotta say you gonna fuck them up, and then. Part of my language, but then you gotta react. So now I'm just in my shell. I'm just hiding out.
Just in your shell. You got 1 more year left. Mm-hmm. Do you like being in the industry? Like, do you run around and see the celebrities, and are they rocking with you yet?
Yeah,
minus New York.
Celebrities is rocking with me, but I was like
doing this before.
Yeah, that's the only. And a lot of people tell me that like, yo, you was with. I was like, I've been with him like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Vegas, busting it up. I spent $30,000 there. I did this, I did that. So it don't really get to me yet. I guess when fans is passing out and stuff like that, that's when.
But don't change on us.
Nah, I'm never gonna change because like I said, I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like I had the money, I had everything. So it's just like, I'm okay. I didn't change yet.
What's the long-term dream for you?
To like have my own label, my own artists. I just want to be able to change people's lives. Because I feel like a lot of people didn't want to change minds. And that's what's really hurting people now. Like, dang, like I wish I would have helped him. You know what I'm saying? I wish I'd have went to the studio, or I wish I would have never said what I said because I was like the black sheep. I always got it done myself, and that's what kind of forced me to the streets because the streets loved me. I thought they loved me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's important that you said that.
Yeah, because they embrace you, and they embrace you for all the wrong reasons. So. Just like a prostitute, you embrace her because you want the sex or you want the money she's getting from the sex. So they embraced me because I was just dumb. I was shooting at people. I was robbing people. I was stealing cars.
Yeah.
A lot of dumb stuff, and I didn't have to. That's the thing. My mom wasn't broke. My mom had money. I lived in a house. You been the corner, that was the hood. I lived in the house, though.
Yeah.
The people from the hood came to my house, played the games. You know what I'm saying? Stuff they didn't have at their house.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to be accepted.
Yeah.
So that's where you kind of lose your train of thought at trying to be down. So that's why I be telling people now, like, you don't have to be down. You could just be yourself and hold your ground. If anybody mess with your ground, then you could do what you please. But other than that, just stay in your zone. Be cool. Be the cool guy.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to.
Yes.
I feel like back in the day, like way back in the day, I felt like it was more mandatory, right? Where you had to like.
Yeah.
But now it's actually loved and appreciated that you are your own person.
It's cool to be cool. You got people with silver hair, cool.
Yeah.
You got people with all different type of ways of dressing, and people love them.
You don't have to fit in. You don't
Yes.
have to try to.
You can stand out.
Yes.
You can do it.
Now, do you keep up with politics? Like,
No.
Is it just annoying for you?
No, I just be in my own world.
Yeah.
Like sometimes my manager be like, "Cat, did you see that?" And I be like, "No, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll be in my own world. I don't even, because I feel like sometimes if it's out of my control, I don't want to reach it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff be out of my control, and I just tend to just look this way. Because I know what this way and this way going to get me. I've been there before. As soon as you get caught up in it, as soon as you go into somebody's picture and comment about something, then 80 million other people come under your picture. I don't even business. I don't deal with rapper beef. I don't, you know what I'm saying? When I speak in general. I just don't point the finger at one person.
Yeah.
I just be talking about in general. Like, as far as me getting on parole, I'm just talking about in general. Like, so I could be able to voice my opinion more without getting in trouble for it.
Exactly. And I think it's important because so many people can relate to you. And if they can't relate to you, they admire your honesty, right? And they could possibly learn from you.
Yes.
And I remember hearing your name with the whole Irving Plaza situation. And I feel that, you've been able to just stay focused, keep moving forward because you're in a blessed situation.
Blessed.
And it's like, I guess to me, I feel like it's our job to lift one another up versus trying to, take advantage of somebody when they're in a vulnerable situation.
Yeah.
Now, Taxstone is your friend.
Yes.
How is he doing?
He's great.
He's good?
He's great. Same spirit, laughing.
Talking trash.
Talking, definitely on the phone, talking trash. He's great.
Good. And does it get hard for you when you hear your friends, in a situation, they're locked up or whatever, being that you've been in that position before? Does it hurt you where you're like, or you like just get through it, or you can't focus on the hurt?
Nah, and it's I'm kind of cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
So I say that to say, in the life we live, it's just like everything is just a goal. Like I said, even in jail for me, it was just a goal. Like what you have to do. Either you got to do this or you got to do that. So when I talk to him on the phone, it's not a sad moment. It's just I saw her. Word. Tell her come see me.
Yeah.
It's just regular. It just, you got to deal with your situations on your own as a man.
Yeah.
Don't, like, some people go to jail. Some people try to grab their whole family with them. Mothers, aunts, kids' mother, the kids. I'm one of them dudes that's just gonna be like, listen, go ahead, do what y'all do. I'll see you when I come home. And that's just, life goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you slip, you just gotta account your slippings and just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is your mom happy to see where you're at now?
My mom is in her own world also. Like, my mom is a Panamanian. And they don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Does she know you're popping out here though? Like, she don't care. She's older. She don't care about that. I'm her baby. That's it. All I gotta do is pick up for Sunday church and drop her off. And that's all she care about. She don't care about no music. I put on a song, she be like, boy, turn that off. Turn that devil music off. Yeah, she's definitely my rock. My mom.
I love this. This is so great.
My mom is my rock.
So what was the situation with Meth Bleak? You were signed to him or currently signed to him?
Yeah, I'm currently signed to him.
And Rock Nation is part of this deal?
Yeah.
Do you talk to Jay-Z at all?
No, I'm gonna talk. He's a ghost.
Damn it.
He's a ghost.
See, yeah.
He's a ghost.
It's all right though.
He's a ghost.
Hey, but he knows everything you're doing. That's the pride of thing. That's the thing about Jay. I feel like you don't see him, but he's watching. He's in
watching.
Here now. We just can't see him. He's sitting right next to you.
Yes, definitely.
So that must be amazing to be, from Brooklyn and to be here in this moment.
Yes.
And you're with Rock Nation. How does that feel for you?
It feels good. It's just, like I said, anybody that gives me a shot, I'm forever indebted. Like, that's how I feel, because I just put up on Instagram, I said, I'm used to being subtracted, now I'm being added. So and I hope that don't go over your head because you know some people don't understand what that means. I'm used to be like, no, do not let him in the room. No way. Keep him down the block.
Yeah.
You came with him, you can't get in either. I don't know what's going on. And now it's like, make sure he gets here, please.
Early.
Please. Yes. And I just feel blessed. Like, again, I just feel blessed. I've been through a lot. I've been in jail like half of my life. You know, so from the teens, I have no teens like in the street. I probably get like a 4-month run and then locked up again. 4-month, 5-month run, then locked up again. So this is the longest I've been home, and I'm just blessed. I'm just jumping for joy. A girl asked me the other day, she's like, you gotta be on some drugs on that stage because your energy is crazy. I said, girl, I am happy. I am happy. Do not confuse drugs for being happy. I'm blessed, I'm happy, and I'm gonna jump up every single chance I get and let you know I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like so many people are happy for you. I know, shout out to my DJ Camilo. Camilo, he really was so excited for you. He was like talking to me about you, and he was like, oh, you got to know about Casanova. Ness, no, like for real. I was like, well, listen, I don't want to die. He's like, no, you're not going to die. You're going to be fine. He was like, no, you're fine. Like, yeah, no, he's a real goon, but you're fine. I was like, that doesn't make me feel any.
You good.
But he was so happy, you know, just he's so proud of New York and everything that's happening out here. And, you know, you're part of this and you're part of the wave. I feel like this is a good time, you know, because we weren't part of the older era. You know, it's a new era. So I'm excited for you and to see how much you appreciate this moment.
You got to appreciate it because just like how you saying with Carmelo, it's like all the people that you would least expect it want you to win.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing it for the people that I thought wanted me to win and did it for the people that really want me to win. So it's like, dang, I don't want to let my manager down.
Yeah.
I don't want to let these people like flex. Like everybody that really called me like, when you dropping the next record, let me hear some. Oh man, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, they don't even know me like that. But it melt. It still gets you a little.
They want you to win.
You know, you gotta be like, all right, get off me. All right, cool. And yeah, people really want you to win. And fans is like, please, Cad, you got it. So it just is a blessing again. Like you just do it for them now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
1 year left.
1 year, and it's lit.
Casanova. Listen, thank you so much for coming by. I absolutely appreciate it. This is home for you anytime you want to come through. Bring the family, bring your kids.
Thank you.
It's always appreciated.
Bring some Philippe's.
Hey, man, listen now. That's rich people food. Bring it in. I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.